Now, the 27th of January 2017. I'm not going to film for very long because I haven't charged the camera battery yet, so it's probably going to die before 5 minutes. But I just want to say that at the moment I don't have the money to be able to pay for certain equipment, which is one of the issues that I have in regards to being able to do YouTube videos. I can't pay for a more expensive camera with a better battery in it, or buy equipment that blocks out noise from cars and wind and things. Unfortunately, it's not always possible because of where certain places are located for me to be able to not be around roads where vehicles regularly drive up and down, and I can't do anything about the wind. It was unfortunately very, very windy the other week when I was at college, and it drowned out my speech, which I've apologised for in at least 2 videos now, and I'm now apologising again. Because I cannot afford noise cancelling equipment and all the expensive things that people normally are able to afford, because even though I've been doing YouTube videos since I went to Summer in the City for the first time last August, I currently don't still have employment. I don't get paid any money for doing YouTube at all. I certainly don't have enough subscribers that I would be getting paid anything for doing these videos, so all these videos are going up completely without any payment to me at all. I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything like that. Any t-shirts that I own from me, like people that do YouTube and things like that, nobody who does YouTube sponsors me. I've got t-shirts from me, merchandise either from Being Summer in the City last year or that I've bought online from YouTubers that have merch online, such as I've bought albums, EPs, t-shirts that were online on the Creator Store. Well, a t-shirt, it was supposed to be a t-shirt, but it turned into 2 by accident. I have no other funds other than my employment support allowance at the moment, which is not as much money as I was getting before when I was on other government benefits. YouTube isn't actually as easy a thing as people think. You don't actually get paid any money unless you've got like over like I think it's 1,000 subscribers, which I am nowhere near. There's certain things you can't even attend unless you've got over 1,000 subscribers. Nobody's going to sponsor you or anything if you're like not even above 50 subscribers, which I'm definitely not. It's very difficult to be able to film out and about as it is, because there's always going to be people around that are going to be looking at you. People probably look at me anyway, even if I don't have a camera in my hand, but it's even more likely that if I'm talking into my phone and it's obvious that I'm not talking on a call, or if I'm talking into my camera out in public, that people are going to look and wonder what's going on. They're not going to automatically think, oh, that's somebody who does YouTube. It's not like I'm walking around advertising the fact that I'm doing YouTube or anything. Unfortunately, the content isn't going to be brilliant because of the things like this. I can't account for the weather. I can't account for that I'm going to be in places where there's going to be vehicles and I can't do anything about the noise. I can't cancel the noise out in any way using my editing software because I don't know all the things that my editing software does yet. I can't even put words across the screen. So I'm going to try to cover all the different things that might arise in regards to why I'm still struggling to be able to do YouTube properly over the course of the weekend. It is difficult to even want to be on camera. I know that there's a lot of opinions in regards to my face being on camera, but then like maybe the views go down even more if it's just pictures, like my Colourfy app cards that I put up that I've coloured in, or just photo montages and things like that. I do get some positive comments, but I do get some what I suppose is meant to be constructive criticism about things like the noise, which, like I said, I can't afford to buy all the things that are needed. I suppose I could find some way to improvise, but there isn't actually anywhere to be able to put anything on my camera because of the shape of it that would cancel out the noise on the microphone. There just isn't. It's not got a microphone sticking out from on top or anything like that on this camera. I mean, I've got photos that I can show you the shape of the camera so you can see there isn't anywhere for me to be able to put anything to cancel out the noise at all. What else? Like, I know there's people who want me to discuss private things. I get asked questions, right? There's a lot of private stuff that I'm sorry I'm not going to discuss on camera. If I feel comfortable talking about it, it's more than likely going to not end up on my main channel. I'm not going to be going into discussing other people's private business on here. I limit a lot in what I discuss about even things that friends are going through. I am not directly involved in certain situations, so I am not going to comment on those situations. The people that I know that have been going through things know that I am in no way involved in those situations. They know who the people were that were responsible, and that none of those people were me. I'm a very kind person, as you know from watching my video. If you have watched it, I spent from 7:30 till 11:30 getting home at midnight last night with a friend who was very ill in hospital. I've sent a card to another friend who was very ill in hospital over Christmas. I'm an extremely good listener. Maybe my advice isn't always perfect, but I try to listen and I do try to help people. Just because I might not be like on camera looking like a fashion model, beauty model, not like some slim beauty model or anything like that, right? I don't know why it's always about how weird somebody looks on camera and things like that. I don't know why we need to get into knocking people's confidence when they actually come on camera and stuff. Like, editing a video together and trying to get it as perfect as possible, especially if you're into mixing photos and then coloured in cards and things like that with the video clips. It all takes time, and it takes time to render and save and then to upload and everything. So this video has actually managed to go on for longer than 5 minutes. It's now 9.5, nearly 10 minutes, this particular clip, so I'm going to end it there, otherwise I will have nothing else to be able to address in the future. But I'm going to try to cover things this weekend, and I will see you all maybe tomorrow. Good night. got my hood up because it's very foggy and the sky isn't actually as clear as it has been for the last few days, as you can probably see behind me. I'm walking across the town fields towards town. This is the quietest place that I could get to film anything. There aren't really a lot of people around, not too close to me anyway. There's a crap load of seagulls, but the road is there, so at least I'm not too close to the road. I have had a lot of problems in regards to my being able to film. A lot of the places that I go have roads, and even if the cars aren't frequent, they just suddenly go shooting past and drown me out. The other week, as I've already said in 2 videos, it was very, very windy, and I've apologised for the fact that it was very windy and the wind drowned me out. There isn't anything I can do, as I've said in a clip already that I filmed last night, about the forces of nature, or about the fact that people don't drive really quiet cars, even though quiet cars have been invented apparently and people could actually buy them. Apparently the people who drive past Northern College and the people that drive around in Doncaster don't have quiet cars. So I have to do things like walk across town fields when there's a hill at the other end of town fields to be able to talk to anyone. I'm having trouble because I use Adobe Premiere Elements 11, being able to do anything particularly fancy with my footage, so I can't put words on the screen or edit it properly in any way. So I'm just walking across here. It is very difficult when you're filming and there's people around and you just look like you're talking to yourself, when I'm obviously not. I'm filming this for like a project or for YouTube or whatever. I don't really film in town. I have done a Colourfy app card for this video, which hopefully should be going up on Sunday, and I've subtitled the video "Wind, Cars, Homework and Pineapples," just because I have a friend. Well, I don't know how close friends we are. I met him last year at Summer in the City for the first time when my brother invited me to go for my birthday, and he has a thing about pineapples, so he's always talking about them. So that's like twice already at least I've said pineapples in this video. Plus there's going to be a Colourfy app card with it written on it. It's market day today, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get down into the market because it gets really crowded and that, so I might have to find some pictures of pineapples to put in the video somehow, but I can't actually insert them into my clips because I don't know how to do that. And because my brother, Spider-Log, works and goes over to Sheffield and stuff on his days off, I'm not able to get him to come over and show me how to do anything fancy. I don't even know if he knows how to do anything fancier. I need to sort out like having annotations or proper end cards or something on my videos, but I actually need somebody who's got expertise in that kind of thing to be able to sit down with me and go through my editing software to be able to show me how you insert things, because to be honest, when you've only got at the maximum 45 subscribers and not very many people are watching, it's very, very difficult to get above the amount of subscribers that you need for certain things with YouTube. I've already discussed last night that I earn nothing at all for doing YouTube. I don't have over 100 subscribers or over 1,000 subscribers. I get no benefits from doing YouTube at all. But I don't think I need to keep going over the same ground over and over again. Yes, I do know other new YouTubers. No, I'm not involved in their lives in any way, shape or form, and I'm not going to go on camera and tell lies saying that I'm involved in things that I'm not involved in. I'm genuinely not involved in anything, and I shouldn't have to get to the point of swearing on my children's lives or my family's life or anything like that, that I am not involved in anybody else's business and that I'm not going to discuss it. I've already mentioned that at the end of the video. I'm not going to discuss it. I will talk about whatever I am comfortable talking about in regards to my life, but not anybody else's. I'm friends with certain individuals, and we all know the truth of the matter, and that's as far as it goes. And we don't have to explain ourselves as people who do YouTube or people that are in any way related to people who do YouTube about our private lives. So I am going to go because I'm climbing up this hilly bit to go into town. I'm going to meet up with my friend who was poorly, and I might have to transfer to my phone because the camera is dying and I don't have the charger on me. So goodbye for now, everybody. Bye. Hello, I hope you can hear me as the kettle starts to boil. I'm just making myself a hot chocolate to go to bed with. I filmed a video of one of my stories, which is called Without You, and then a little bit of a rant video about well, you'll see if you look at the video. It's must be about between 12 and 1 in the morning. That's my cup in keeping with my whole buzzing box, and as a bumblebee things. I hope you can actually hear what I'm saying. Boiling the kettle might be another issue in regards to being able to hear me. That's why I'm speaking up a bit more. This probably will go up considering it's now Saturday morning in the Saturday section of my weekend vlog. That's my smart meter over there. Yeah, I just thought I would make myself a hot chocolate. I do have some spicy hot chocolate stuff, but that's that for now, and I shall see you later. Bye! Hello. Complete change of plans of what I was going to be doing. I was going to do some of my card making to practice, and then I was going to go for a walk in Sandal Beach Woods but I've just had a phone call from my friend who was in hospital on Wednesday that she's on her way back to the hospital, so I'm now going to walk down to the hospital and meet her there for the surgical assessment ward. I hope I'm not going to be there for too long because I do have homework that I've got to get on with as well. 2 lots of homework, a speech about giving disabled people a voice and a story about a mysterious place. I'm now near a road and there's cars coming, so I'm going to have to go because you're not going to be able to hear anything I'm saying, and I'm going to get complained at because you can't hear me. So I'm going to go now, and I shall see you later, hopefully. I can't film in the hospital, so bye. Hello. I'm really sorry to be filming this next to a road. I'm about halfway to the hospital, not sure which gate I need to go in. It's for surgical assessment unit and I'm used to going into A&E. So hopefully, even though she's poorly, my friend might be outside and at the gate that I need to be at. I do hope you can hear me because it is a main road and unfortunately cars are going to be going past. It's also a little bit windy, so I'm trying to talk as loud as I can. I'm only filming because there's no actual people, but I'm going to go now because there's somebody with a dog coming. Oh God. Hello, I'm at the hospital now. Met a friend. Say hello.
Hi! Again.
We love this hospital, we must do, otherwise we wouldn't be here all the time. I hope you can actually hear me because it's windy and there's been cars around. Oh dear, just squeeze through these vehicles. Extreme close up. Right, I'm going now. Say bye, Faye.
Bye!
Hello. Outside the hospital now. We've been here since about 2:30. She's got to come back tomorrow, but I've really got to get on with my homework, so I can't really be coming and sitting for hours in the hospital because I have to get it done by Tuesday night, and I'm the one who decided that she's going to do 2 topics and needs help with the second one, which I don't know how I'm going to get help with the second one because people do have lives of their own and they're quite busy. I'm not putting her on camera because she decided to roll a pipe. And I don't promote smoking, so I'm not putting it on camera. They got a few things wrong in this hospital in regards to medication and things like that. They had given us some stuff with penicillin in it, but they've given us something else now. She's got to come back so they can give her
some more dressings and that tomorrow.
Yeah, different dressings and whatnot because they hadn't given her the right stuff. I don't want to be saying anything too publicly on camera about
the problem.
This hospital and the problem and stuff, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, as my friend's opinion is, there's no use, no ornament when it comes to giving the correct dressings and medications and stuff. They really should check patients' notes before they give them stuff, but I can understand the rush off the feet, but they still need to read the correct notes so that people don't end up having to come
take me home to look after me the right advice.
Yeah, hang on a second.
And to give people who take me home the right advice instead of the wrong advice and give the right dressings out.
There you go. I've been in this hospital, had problems with this hospital in the past in regards to with my son and things when I put him in the nursery because I was having a blood transfusion, and they decided to just leave him asleep all night, so me and the student nurse ended up having to clean up a very, very full nappy. So I wasn't impressed with that at all, so I'm not very up on this hospital myself, but I suppose that's just the way it is, and there's somebody at the bus stop, so I'm going to stop filming now, so we'll both say bye.
Bye!
and I'll get this on my thing later. Time check. Got to the hospital about 2:30, just heading home. It's now 6:30. It's just as bad as when we were at the hospital on Wednesday night when I got to the hospital after a full day at college at 7:30. I didn't get to go to home until 11:30 at night. And then I still was informing people of what had gone on. I'm going to put these clips together. I hope you can hear me. I'm really sorry if I'm filming next to a road, but I'm walking home because I can't afford to be catching the bus at £2.50 just to travel from the hospital back up to home. So if vehicles go past and drown me out, they go past and drown me out. I'm really not impressed with the fact that it takes so long to see somebody when the problem that they've got means that they couldn't sit down and they hadn't been given the correct dressing, and also had nearly been poisoned by giving the wrong antibiotics. Now I've been given the correct antibiotics today, but that doesn't mean to say an official complaint shouldn't be put in my opinion. So I'm sorry if some of the time it's just me walking and not speaking, but I'm on a main road. I'm just walking past the park just down the road from mine, on the way back home to put my computer on and edit my Saturday video together. I'm not happy that I wanted to get on with having a relaxing Saturday afternoon and evening, carrying on with my cards and getting my homework sorted out. I've had to try and put a bit of a story together on my tablet for my first topic, and I'm going to work on my second topic, which is giving disabled people a voice, which I can't do a lot of at the minute. These are going to be really long clips on my phone. I'm going to have to turn the phone off and take the memory card out and put it in my card reader to put it up on my editing software, but I can't do that until I've texted my friend to let her know that I'm home and whatnot. So I hope I don't have to do this again tomorrow, because I am going to end up having a go at somebody at the hospital about the fact that my friends had to go back for a third time because she hadn't been given everything she needed to the first 2 times. This is really ridiculous now. This hospital needs to take care of people. The NHS is supposed to be there to support people, like free at the point of care, you know what I mean? And like people are making mistakes in there because of how much paperwork and stuff is much more involved in actual patient care, so mistakes are made, which is not the nurse's fault or the doctor's fault, to be honest. And I'm getting sick of having to stop talking because a car goes past or somebody's like about and stuff like that. It's a long walk between the hospital and home. I have to keep adjusting my bag on my shoulder which means you get my hand over the camera. There's so many things you can go wrong with filming. I'm just fed up of, I'm trying. I was going to go for a walk in Sandalbeat Woods today, so that I would have had a peaceful place to film, so that you could have actually heard me, because now I'm having to shout, so everyone can hear, and if you still can't hear me, so I hope you can lip read, because these bloody buses are going past me. So I'm going to go now because I'm getting annoyed that I'm going to get complaints again. And I shall see you all hopefully tomorrow. I'll get to go to Sandalbeat Woods, although I doubt it because I've got this homework to do by Tuesday night. Bye for now. Can you hear how noisy this road is? This is my route home, so I can't do anything about the noise. This is why I'm filming this, so you can see. This is my route to walk home from the hospital, and this is how noisy it is. See, vehicles don't have silent engines. That's the one's even got music playing. Just trying to prove a point. Going now. Oh, now it goes quiet. Cars, 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 cars for ages, and then it goes quiet when I'm trying to prove my point about main roads and vehicles. I live just off this road. This is what you're going to experience in my videos. I'm not going to delete the audio like I normally do when I do walking. I'm going to leave the audio on so you can hear how noisy this road gets, because it's a main road past my street. Which I can't avoid. How can I avoid it? This is my walk home from the hospital. This is sometimes my 45-minute walk home from town. So I have all of one main road and then all of this road. And now I'm on my street. Just going onto my street, which obviously is quiet. I'm finally going to go back into my flat. So, bye bye. Hello, I am in Sandalbeat Woods. It's rained, so it's very muddy. I'm wearing my walking shoes. Well, I don't think there's an awful lot of people going to be here today because it has rained, so it is very muddy. I'm not claiming to have any kind of special talent or anything, other than the talent to fall over. I thought I'd come somewhere where it's quiet for the benefit of all you lovely viewers that do, well, people that are subscribed. I don't think very many people watch for very long, but I can just about hear the soaring from a company here to my right, so I've gone to the left. You can certainly hear a lot of birds tweeting. I don't want to end up walking back from Armthorpe, so I might try to go in a square through here. Although there's every chance I might get lost. I'm going to film as much as I can here, but we all know the battery on my camera doesn't last for very long, and unfortunately my phone's on 65% battery life. Got my tablet as well, so I may end up doing footage from 3 different devices today. I like these woods, they're really peaceful, with the twittering of the birds and everything. I'm walking slowly because of how muddy it is. Definitely not going to be taking my shoes into the living room when I get home, am I? Because they're going to be covered in mud. Let me just turn the camera around so you can see some of the beautiful things that are here. Look at this. See if I can stand back a bit without falling. This is why I love it here, because it is so quiet. Go down this way, because there's a dip that way, and you can get across this way, I think. I have been promising for a while that I would come back. Look how the colours show up on the camera. Down we go. Hopefully not in more than one way. Let's go this way. I don't think we're going to come across any people, which is a blessing and a curse, because if I fall and injure myself, as funny as that will be for everybody that does watch, I'll kind of be stuck here, although I've got my phone. So, I mean, just look at how the colours come up. I mean, they're just orange to me, but oh, I heard a voice. Walking in the woods, eh? Could be a horror movie. I'm actually supposed to be doing a story. I actually started writing it on my tablet last night when I was at the hospital with my friends. It's about a mysterious place, so because I've been writing this story anyway, which is called Children of the Moon, which is obviously about werewolves or wolves anyway, shapeshifters, whatever. I'm pulling a little bit of a thing, and oh, look at this. Wonder if anybody else has been this way. Goodness knows where I'm going to end up. I doubt this is the path most travelled, is it? Ooh. Dear. I'll do this. And I'm heading towards an actual pavement. So consider this having been a shortcut. Because we're heading towards an actual proper path now. So there might be people. Yeah, I can definitely see people. So I'm going to try to avoid filming any people, as I just want to film the woods, which is why I came this way. So I'll stop for now. Maybe I'll take some photos. Thank you. Oh dear. Hello again. I'm trying to go along the paths where there aren't any people, because this is just supposed to be my walk in the woods that I promised you all. So you can see, because the last time I came here I took a bunch of photos which I put together in a photo montage on the channel. And obviously the woods look a lot different now with all the leaves on the ground than what they did when I came last time, because it was sunny last time. And I ended up having to go and catch a bus halfway into Armthorpe to get back to my flat. So my plan is to have a tripod that I'm holding to try and keep the camera as steady as possible, to film for as long as possible with the camcorder, and film the woods. Yeah, because it's lovely out here and peaceful, apart from my talking, and you can actually hear what I'm saying and see how muddy the path is that I'm walking on, rather than other people don't like filming around people, because they look at you when you're walking around with a camera and judge you. And unfortunately, because people bully, oh dear, the camera's running out of battery. So I filmed for nearly 10 minutes, so that's enough of that on that camera. Switching to my phone now. Bye. Hello. Well, my camera on my the battery on my camera lasted for about 9 minutes before it decided that it was going to die. So you're going to get a very different quality footage now. It might not show up the colours quite as dramatically as the camera was. But walking around the Sandalbeat Woods, which is just a bit of a walk up from my flat. I'm going to try and go in a square if I can, so that I'm walking back towards where I came from. I've been to a Photoshop course and things like that in the past, and done some really fancy pictures that I photo montaged onto my channel. And went on a photography walk around the Minster and a little bit of the lake near the college. Excuse me. My mum said she was getting a cold, so I might be getting a cold, but I've got homework to do and at college on Wednesday. I might not end up doing the second topic, the giving disabled people a voice, but the point was to challenge myself. I'm pretty sure I've just seen a horse. I have. There's horses over here. Let's see if I can walk this way. Are they just running around on their own? Or are the people in there? Oh. Oh my god. Right. This is obviously where horses go. So if I walk across here like this, I can walk onto this bit, then I can get as close as possible to seeing the horses, but obviously I'm not going to go in. Because that would be rude. I've no idea if you can even see them. They're just through there. Ooh. See if I can zoom in. Yep. He's looking at me, looking at him. And there's one over there running around. Look. Never knew there were horses near Santal Beatwood, but there is. Well, as you can see, the ground is really muddy. And I've got to get across here and walk back this way. Let me just pause the video a minute. That was interesting. I had no idea there was horses. Let's go this way. I can hear screaming children. And I can see people. This is why I don't like being on the proper paths. I think I'm going to stop filming for now. Forgot to zoom back out, didn't I? I can see people all the way in the distance that I want to avoid getting on camera. Yeah, bye bye. They're all having fun in there. I'm going to start filming for a bit, I think, 'cause I've no idea what direction people are going in. And I'm just going to go in a square. I'll go back to where I came from. I don't think the colours are as startling now. Oh, maybe them people have gone that way. So I might not have to start filming. Although I've got to be careful of my battery life. So some way of getting through there. Maybe not that way. Right, let's stop a minute. If I go up there towards where I can see people, but then turn off, then I can go that way to the right, and then back towards where I came from, can't I? Can you hear me? Probably not. Maybe the squishing is blocking my voice out. my shoes are actually covered in mud now. At least I'm not filming me. I'd film me the actual woods. Delightful. Sure, look, people just leave stuff. This video for the weekend vlog is going to be massive and take absolutely ages to render and save. And you didn't even get any comedy moments of me falling over or anything. Aren't I cruel? Isn't it cruel of me to only give you what I promised, which is a walk in the woods, not slapsticks you and falling over in the woods and getting injured. Somebody coming to my right, so if I pause the video or something, or stop and start again. Hang on, because I'm going to get into shot soon. Sorry about that. People come and walk their dogs here and go for walks with the children. So when anything like that is happening, I'll try to turn the camera away or hit pause. Because I know there's some people with children and dogs to my left walking towards me, and there's a man in front with his dog walking away from me, which is why you're getting these lovely shots of the trees here, because otherwise you'll get him in shot and I can see him but you can't. So if I go this way, then I could probably, oh dear, more people than I thought here today, so I might not be able to entirely avoid getting people in shot. If I go this way, and look, see if we can see that over there. How awkward is this? Having to keep pausing. I've just asked some people that were unfortunately coming the way that I was walking the opposite way from. If I go this way, I'm pretty much walking back towards the road. I know I haven't got all of the Sandal Beechwood for you. I've got quite a bit of it though. The bit that I can go to without being loads of people. There's a park to my left if I kept walking that way, where lots of people will be with their kids. So that's not what we came for. Look what people do to the trees. But I don't want to go to the park. I want to go this way. That way, up there, is towards the park. And this way is towards home. And so, unfortunately, and we haven't actually seen any of the birds or anything that are here because they're hiding in the trees. Can you hear them? You can probably hear them, but you're not going to see them. The squirrels and stuff will be hibernating. Let's just give you a Blair Witch feel yet. Lost in the woods. He threw the map away. If anybody can identify what bird that is that makes that noise. The pub's not as bad here. Oh, excuse me, putting my hand over the camera. What a very untalented camera person I am. Trying to adjust my bag onto my back. In case anybody's wondering, I only keep it on my right shoulder because I had an accident on a bus and got flung down the stairs of a bus into the back of my mum, who wasn't injured, but unfortunately it left me with a sore shoulder, so I can't put my bag on my left shoulder, so I have to adjust it on my right shoulder. And because I pretty much had a broken leg, a broken wrist, broken nose, fractured ankle, that was on my left side. Might as well work on my left side, hadn't I? And so I got hit by a car when I was 5 and ended up in traction for weeks. And then I fractured my ankle when I went to a nightclub opening, turned around with my only 3rd drink, and I don't care if you believe that, it was only my 3rd drink, and then walked around for 2 days, not actually knowing until 11 o'clock on a Sunday night when they x-rayed it at the hospital that I'd actually fractured it. My wrist got broken near what was in Tate Middle School when a girl bent down behind me and the other one pushed me over her. So that's my right hand. Yeah. And my nose was broken because my stepbrother broke it. I was trying to open the windows on either side of the car because it was a red hot day, and his mum and my dad were out of the car. So yeah, that's what happened. And I know that they didn't believe that he hit me, but he did hit me, and my story hasn't changed from that day to this. So why would I keep saying that he'd hit me if he hadn't? Or am I just a liar? And was I a liar as a little girl? Oh, it tells you the colours don't pop as much on this. But I'm just heading back towards where the main road is now, and I can start to hear the cars. So I'm now going to go. I hope you enjoyed this walk around Sandal Beat. I shall probably be working on my homework, so after I put all this footage together, obviously. So that's the weekend video for you. Bye. Hello. I've just nearly been tripped over by a dog because I wasn't paying attention. And then 2 squirrels that I thought would have been in hibernation have just come jumping out. Unfortunately, I didn't still have my camera out, so I haven't got them on camera. I've no idea where they've gone. Probably back into hiding. I'm just on this muddy path heading back towards me. I had to stop because there was people, and I was going to start filming again just before the squirrels shot out. And there was a tractor with some hay on the front of it that went up the path towards where the horses are. So I couldn't actually turn the camera back on. So you've all just missed out on some squirrels. Sorry about that. But this may be the path back up to the main road. I certainly hope it is. It has to be, because that's where the tractor's just come from. Let me just turn... Oh, I can't turn the camera around when I'm here filming. If I just stop it a minute and then start again. Hello again, sorry about that. You can't turn the camera around when you're filming. So I thought I'd turn the camera around in case anything else does shoot out at me. Since as how them squirrels just came out and completely missed it. I think I'm going in the right direction. Definitely don't want to have gotten lost in the woods after joking about getting lost in the woods, do I? Otherwise there's going to be somebody finding my phone footage and my camera footage, and I'm going to have completely disappeared. Slow down a minute because there's people with the dogs are up ahead. Look, tractor tracks. I think these are horse tracks. So the horses have been along here. Are very interesting, Jane, for filming the muddy ground. Can't even film anything on my right hand side because it's building a wall. Yep, that's definitely. So I'm gonna go now because you've got loads of footage and there's people. So goodbye for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe if you like this footage, and I'll try to go back here again when it looks different. Bye. Ooh. So I'm not in the place that I was. I'm walking back towards the main road on a different path. Oh dear. Ooh. So I'm not in the place that I was. I'm walking back towards the main road on a different path. Oh dear. Apparently I can get this way, so... And there's stables to my right with more horses in them. Look. Horse. So... I'll just stop a minute, you can see him. Or her. But this may be the one that cars come up and down. So I may be walking further than I anticipated. But it's okay. Nothing to worry about. This happened to Mike, Joshua and Heather in Blair Witch, didn't it? So why shouldn't it happen to Jane in Sandal Beat? That looks to be the back of one of the schools, so that's okay. At least you're getting some different views. Lots of horses today. Look. Don't know who any of these belong to or what road I've come out at. Oh dear. Keep saying bye. Then find new things to film. Might have to make this a 2-part weekend vlog. Bye for now.